Well, what's up, everybody? We already have somebody in the chat here. Louise, hello. You showed up before I even clicked the go live button. Appreciate it. Well, welcome. I'm waiting for some more people to join you, but we are going to see if you should reach out to the person that you are either dealing with or inquiring about. I would imagine you're not currently dealing with them, if in fact the question is whether or not you should reach out. So this is, I guess, going to be tailored more towards people who have kind of like a past person in which there is little to no communication. Okay, so if you're not dealing with that type of situation, this is not going to resonate with you. Okay, this is in regards to people who you're probably departed from this person and there's little to no communication. And should you reach out? Should you reach out? Basically, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to look at the person that you're dealing with and their energy and how they would respond if you reached out. Okay. What's up, people? Is anybody getting notified? That's one thing that I want to know before we get into this. Just out of curiosity, because this is my 4th live stream in a row tonight. So that's usually when YouTube stops notifying people. Kiki, you did get notified? Okay. All right. Well, there may not be the biggest group that tunes in tonight, but the playback will be up. So EB, you did not get notified? Okay. Oh, well, I guess some of you do, some of you don't. A lot of things went around and a lot of strange things happened on the internet this evening, if you all noticed. A lot of weird things, a lot of settings were flip-flopped around, and a lot of people got logged off of Facebook, you know, and YouTube has done some very strange things to my settings that I've had to go back and redo. So just out of curiosity. Anyway, Aries. We have any Aries people in here? Should you reach out? How would this person respond if you did? And yeah, I don't really have the layout very well thought out. I'm just going to kind of feel this out. Feel it out and see how it goes. Aries, should you reach out? Oh, here we go. There it is. Boom, the 10 of Swords in the reverse. Okay. So I do kind of feel like the person that you're dealing with is getting over this. They could have been wanting you to reach out for a while, but they're now, I think that you're dealing with somebody who's kind of getting over the fact that you all haven't spoken. 3 shuffles. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, the moon in the reverse. All right, so I do kind of feel like this person is definitely ready to tell you how they feel. They're ready to, but I don't know. I still kind of feel like they're in between. They're really making a very, very hard effort to get over this, okay, and get over the fact that they haven't heard from you and that you haven't really opened up. I do think that they have, like, if you were to reach out and you were to, like, really put yourself in a position to be completely and totally vulnerable, I do think that they would open up and express feelings to you. I do think that they would. But the way this person is right now is it's like, you know what? Even if you do reach out, if you just kind of beat around the bush and you like keep your distance, I'm not going to open up. You know, does that make sense? I hope it does. That's the best way I can think to explain this. But I don't see them coming forward. But I do think that when it all comes down to it, they've been really struggling to let this go. Okay. Could be a Capricorn that you're dealing with or a Pisces. I have Capricorn and Pisces, or a Cancer. It could be a Cancer. But yeah, they're really back and forth. Okay. When it all comes down to it, I really think that they've been obsessing over this for a very long time and really trying hard to get over this and let go of this, but they're very guarded. They're very, very, very guarded. So if you was to reach out, you would have to really, 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 really put yourself in a position to be completely vulnerable and open. And if you don't, then I would not. Okay. Because they're not going to open up unless you open up. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? All right, Taurus. Should you reach out to this person? Taurus. Okay, 4 of Wands. All right, 4 shuffle. I do think the doorway is open for you to reach out if you want. Thank you all for the positive back. Oh, you like my backdrop, Mallory? Appreciate it. Thank you. Did you all see the video that I put on Facebook? I had a different tapestry that I ordered, and it was a forest background, but it had like sunshine shining through it, and they sent me a shower curtain with a forest shower curtain, you know. So I was like, damn it, man. I wanted to order that same one, but I was like, nah, I don't trust them. So I went ahead and I ordered this one, and I'm kind of glad. I'm glad. I like this better than that. All right, so Taurus, some of you could be dealing with an Aquarius. Could be anybody, though. But right now, I do think that the doorway of opportunity is open. Okay, I don't think this person will be completely closed off if you did reach out. But I do think that they would still continue to play whatever games they were playing in the past. Okay, I do think that they would attempt to emotionally manipulate you. Some of you are dealing with the type of person that that's what they did. It was a lot of emotional manipulation, a lot of using your emotions against you, and very in a very sneaky way. Let's just put it this way. Was playing you with your emotions, okay? And I don't think that would stop. I do think that they would continue to try to play those games. So you all typically aren't, you're usually very good at, putting your foot down, So I really think that if you're dealing with somebody in which you maybe had a hard time putting your foot down at one point, it's very important that you do that now if you were to reach out. Okay, the doorway of possibility for you to do that is open, but just be aware. Be aware that they would continue playing the same games that they played in the past, okay? They would. I don't really think that they would communicate with you directly. And this is how I feel. This is what I think. It wouldn't be straight up communication. It would be a lot of that. I'm picking and pulling at your emotions, and I'm louder with what I don't say than with what I do say. I know how to communicate to you in such a way that I can leave a big blank spot and trick you into filling in the blank for me. So in this weird narcissistic type of way, I'm not lying to you. I tricked you into telling the lie for me. See what I'm saying? Personally, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. Unless you think you're psychologically and emotionally strong enough to not allow those games to happen. Okay? Because I do think there will be a lot of games played here. Okay? A lot of games, a lot of manipulation. Could have been a third-party situation for some of you. But I'm seeing right here that if you want to reach out to this person, that's fine. But they're going to keep playing the same games they've been playing. Okay? Personally, I'm going to give personal advice. That's one thing I'm going to do here. You know how I always give tarot card advice. I'm going to give personal Rich Lop advice here. I wouldn't. I would not. If I did, let's say you're put in a situation to maybe they reach out. Let's just say you're put in a situation where you have to talk to them. Put your foot down. Put your foot down and don't play no games. Don't let this person manipulate you. Don't let them guilt trip you. No. Don't let them make you feel bad. Don't play that shit. I personally wouldn't, though. I wouldn't reach out. That's a good thing. I'm going to add personal advice to each one of these readings. Personal advice, not tarot card advice. All right. Gemini, should you reach out? Gemini, Jim, Jeru. Boom, moon in the reverse for you, too. Could be a Pisces that you're dealing with. 2 more shuffles, 2 more. Six of Cups in the reverse. I don't know. I kind of think this person. Okay. Yeah, I kind of think. I do think. Okay, look, you're all in a really, really crazy place right here. Okay, because You're at a crossroads. Right now, the thing is that there's still a lot of unhealed negativity, okay? There's still a lot of animosity. There's still a hell of a grudge being held. As long as you understand that, okay, you know damn good and well, I think, that this person is not over what happened in the past, okay? So if you are able to reach out and, I don't want to say take a beating, but know that there's going to be a confrontation. There's going to be a confrontation, and the negativity from the past has to be brought up and worked through. If you do it that way, I do think that the two of you could come together and build something very successful, okay? But the thing about reconciliation, here's the hard part. The thing about reconciliation is both people have to agree to change frequencies. You know how hard that is? You know how hard that is? Say me and you get together and I do something really stupid and we break up because of the stupid thing that I did, okay? So a month later, I hit you up and I want to reconcile. Well, your natural response is going to be, well, you need to change, right? Okay, well, let's say that I do. Okay, here's a crash course in energy behavior. We both vibrate right here. We're both on the same frequency. We can't be a part of each other's lives if we don't. It can be no other way. It doesn't work that way. So I vibrate right here and you vibrate right here. And you're pointing your finger at me saying, you need to change. And let's say I do. And you don't. You know what I do? I do this. I vibrate up to a different frequency. That doesn't mean that you're a bad person. I'm not saying, even if you're not the one in the wrong, you still have to go inside and change frequencies with this person so both of you can move to a frequency and a timeline where it's successful. That you know how hard that is. It's not impossible. It's not impossible at all. But you know how hard that is. You know how difficult it is to get two people to agree, even the person who's not in the wrong, to agree to go inside and do inner work. If you can do that, if both of you can do that, I do think that you should reach out, okay? It could be the start of something that is very successful, okay? Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. Man, we got a tiny group of people tuned in. Did anybody get notified? Anybody get notified? This is my 4th live stream in a row, so I would imagine probably nobody got notified. A couple of people said they did earlier. Nope, you didn't. Mickey Michelle, you didn't get notified? Oh, well. It's always fun with a big group of people. You didn't get notified? Just caught me on a whim. Okay, nobody got notified. Okay, well, whatever. Whatever. Anyway, Cancer. Cancer, Cancer. Down, 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 down. Should you reach out? Okay. Ooh, the Emperor. Some of you could be dealing with an Aries. I don't know how I feel about that just yet. It honestly, I don't want to say anything yet. I don't know. Let's get 3 shuffles here. There's 1, 2, and 3. Okie dokie. 4 cups. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. The problem here is there's a control issue. Okay. There is a big time, one, the other, or usually both of you, wants it to be your way, if that makes any sense. The two of you don't speak the same language. And that doesn't mean that one, like you're a bad person or they're a bad person. I think both of you have the same intention, but you don't communicate the same way. Okay. So there's a desire to control the situation your way, and there's a desire to control the situation their way. Like you all, I think there's a control issue here between the two of you. I really think that there is. If you do attempt to reach out, it could be a Scorpio that you're dealing with. I think there would just be entirely too much nervousness and tension. There's way too much tension here. And not that that's abnormal. I mean, that happens. But if the two of you can't communicate correctly, which is what I'm seeing here is a big thing. I don't think the two of you communicate the same way. That tension isn't going to go away. It's going to get bigger. The tension is going to grow and it's going to become more feeling, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? So it looks like the cycle between the two of you is very much complete. Very much complete. And honestly, if you did reach out, I don't even know if this person would respond in the way that you want them to. Okay? So to be 100% honest with you, with the Fool in the reverse and the Four of Cups right here, I don't think I would. I don't think I would. I don't think I would reach out. Okay? I would walk away from this and heal from this. Okay? That's my personal advice. My personal advice would have to be, I mean, I don't want to keep saying the same things over and over and over again. So I don't want to just say you need to heal from this. Learn from this. How's that? Is that better? Learn from this. Okay? Now, when I say learn from this, every time we encounter a situation and we ask ourselves, okay, what did I learn? We always want to point the finger. It's natural. I do the same thing. We all do it. What did you learn? Well, I learned this about you. And I learned this about those kinds of people. And like we learn everything about everybody else except for ourselves. What did you learn about you? What did you learn about you? And then we'll kick ourselves in the ass, won't we? Then we'll kick ourselves in the ass. Lisa, $49.99. Thank you so much for that super chat. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you. We'll kick ourselves in the ass and say, well, I just have a big heart. And I'm just an idiot. No. What did you learn about you? Okay? Honestly, don't kick yourself in the ass. Let me tell you a little something about the universe. And this is going to sound mean. This is going to sound harsh. Okay? The universe doesn't give a shit. Okay? The universe is going to hand you a mirror image reflection of whatever you're telling it. So you don't get what you deserve. You get what frequency you're vibrating at. So if you are saying to yourself, I'm an idiot. Oh, I'm so stupid. The universe says, yes, that's true. Here's some more evidence to support that. It's going to keep putting you in situations that make you feel like an idiot. You know how I know this? Well, not only have I attended mind mastery school and dedicated my life to learning laws of energy behavior, but I've done this myself. I have moon and rising in Virgo, okay? I'm extremely self-critical. At one period in time in my life, my favorite thing to say to myself was, I'm not good enough. I guess I'm not good enough. I guess I'm just not good enough. You think the universe cared? No. The universe said, that's right, Rich, you aren't good enough, are you? Okay, well, here's some more evidence to support that. And the universe kept just mirroring back to me more situations in which I wasn't good enough. So be nice to yourself. Be nice to yourself. Say nice things to yourself. Say empowering things to yourself. Okay? Because the universe is going to hand you whatever you're feeding it. Leo. You got any Leos up in here? Thank you for that positive feedback, Jacqueline. Appreciate it. It is easier to read the comments, though, whenever there's a small group in here. Because they're not flying by so fast. Appreciate it. Thank y'all. Leo, should you reach out? All right. Ooh, there's a lot of nervousness here. Could be an air sign that you're dealing with. 9 of Swords. Let's get 6 shuffles. Yep. 3 more shuffles. I don't know why I'm feeling 6, y'all. 2 more. Leo. Oh. 3 of Wands. Ooh. I don't know. I think this person's been waiting to hear from you, honestly. Yep, I think they've been waiting to hear from you. Could be an Aquarius or a Virgo that you're dealing with. Could be anybody, but they've been waiting to hear from you. They've been waiting to hear from you, okay? They are healing from this. They are getting over this. But here's the funny thing, too. If you do reach out, which I kind of think you should, personally, I kind of feel like you should. If you do decide to reach out, it's going to be awkward. It's going to be awkward and it's going to be weird. Okay. Star in the reverse and the Hermit. It's going to be incredibly awkward. Okay. So that. But I don't really see any reason here why you shouldn't with the Ace of Swords right here in the upright and the Ace of Pentacles. This deck is so cool, dude. Look at that. Look at his brain showing in the Ace of Swords. I love that, man. That's so cool. But yeah, I don't really see any reason why you shouldn't, but just be aware this person's been waiting. This person's been waiting to hear from you because they're too afraid to approach you. They don't know what to say. So if you reach out, which, hey, I think, okay, that's fine. Just be prepared. It's going to be extremely awkward. It's going to be really awkward, okay? I would have to say yes. That's fine if you want to reach out. My personal advice on this is if you want to get through that awkward stage, the best thing that you can do is to make everything as comfortable and relaxed and cool as possible. Okay. I'm not really seeing, well, I mean, obviously there's nervousness for a reason. So there could have been some animosity or maybe something bad happened, or maybe there was like a big argument or something like that. But what I would honestly do is I would reach out, and of course it's going to be super awkward and super weird, but I would just provide a really comfortable environment, judgment free, you know, and just allow this person to kind of open up and warm up to you. Okay. And it might take a while. You might have to talk to them, you know, maybe start reaching out regularly and talking to them. But I would just kind of distance yourself a little bit and just keep the vibration kind of light and kind of like, hey, how you doing? What's up? You know, how's it been? And just vibrate higher. Okay. Not so much higher that the two of you separate, but like if they're vibrating right here, with this weird, awkward weirdness, you need to be right here, just over top of them. Okay. So you're inviting them, come on up here. Come on up here to this vibration, man. Come on up here to this frequency. It's okay. It's all good, you know, and that's what I would do. But it looks pretty positive there. There's just a bunch of nervousness, and this person would be extremely awkward and scared to talk to you. Okay, but I think that you'd be able to get past it as long as you're patient and you play your cards right. Okay. All right, Virgo. Should you reach out? Should you reach out? Do. Should you reach out? Should you reach out? Three shuffles. Two of Wands. That's weird. Oh, Five of Wands. Okay. Star card. All right. So here's the thing. I think that you're dealing with somebody here who, since the two of you separated, or since you have been out of communication, they have been doing the best that they can to be independent. But I really don't think that they're in a very good emotional place. I think this person still has one hell of an inner battle going on. With the overall energy being the Two of Wands right there, I don't know, man. I don't know. This right here looks extremely rocky and very volatile. I think it's very, very possible that the two of you could pop off into an argument like right away, you know? And I understand that. I have Moon and Rising in Virgo. I have an extremely heavy Virgo influence. There's some days where I don't even feel like an Aquarius. For those of you who don't know, I'm an Aquarius with a Virgo Moon and Rising, and I totally get it. Like, you know, it's really easy if somebody says one wrong thing. You know, you want to check them. You want to tell them what time it is, right? Oh, well, if you got that attitude and you got that mood, I don't really know how well it would go down. I really don't know. Okay. Some of you could be dealing with an Aquarius, speaking of which, with the star card here. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I do think the doorway is open. Okay. When I say that, what I mean is if you were to reach out, I do think that they would engage. Okay. But with this Five of Wands right here, this is what makes me nervous. This is what makes me nervous right here. Okay. Because it could very easily, if you don't check yourself, you would have to mentally prepare yourself. Mentally prepare yourself. Okay. Think about it. Think about it. Mentally prepare yourself because like that, it could pop off into a big fight. Okay. Again, my personal advice, it would be mentally prepare yourself. Run yourself through a series of, okay, well, what if they say this? What if they say this? I have to be the bigger person and put myself into a place where if you say this to me, I don't respond with anger. I don't respond with frustration. I don't want to tell you what time it is and tell you how stupid you are and how wrong you are and what you did wrong and what you should have done right and all this, all that Virgo energy, dude, which I totally understand, man. So what I would do, if you decide to reach out, mentally prepare yourself. Because if you don't, all I got to do is say one stupid thing and you're going to fly off the handle. You're going to tell them what time it is. So that's kind of, take your pick. Take your pick. If you don't think that you have the patience right now to deal with an idiot, don't do it. Don't do it. But if you think that you can say, okay, you know what? I really want to do better. I want to better myself. And one of the things that I want to work on is how I respond to situations, which can be tough. And then mentally prepare yourself and put yourself in a place to where you're confident that no matter what they say, they can say the stupidest shit, dude. Okay, I'm not going to respond with anger. Then yes, go ahead and reach out. That makes sense? All right, Libra. Should you reach out? Y'all had a pretty positive reading on your how do they feel readings. I remember that one, man. 10 of Cups, 9 of Cups popped out. I was like, dude, Libra got it going on. Well, let's see what this says. Ain't no telling, man. 2 more shuffles for Libra. 2 more. Okay, 4 Cups in the reverse. A Death card. Okay, 2. Okay. I would have to give this a solid yes with the Knight of Swords right here and the 6 of Swords reversed. Okay. Yes, I do think that this person is in a place right now where they kind of realize what they screwed up. Okay. They realize that they had a really good opportunity and they lost. They lost out on it. Okay. Here's the thing. I'm going to tell you something similar to what I told Gemini. Maybe it's an air sign thing. I don't know. But if you want to reconcile, first of all, how many of you have come to me for a personal reading? And if you ask about a past person, the first thing I look at is the nature of the spiritual connection. Okay. That's what makes all the difference here. Okay. So if you're dealing with, like, say, a bump contract or something like that, in which the plan was never to come together and stay together, then this is off the table. Okay. That makes this null and void. But if, like, say, for example, you're dealing with something of a karmic nature or something to that effect, in which the actual goal is to try to come together and stay together, or at least work the contract out, then what you have to do, if you want to reconcile, both of you have to exclusively agree to do inner work. And the best way to do that, and this is where, like, especially those of you who are wrong, who are done very wrong, okay? I am not here to downplay anybody who's been through any type of abuse or anything like that. Hopefully, if they abused you bad enough, this isn't for you. Like, no, don't, like, domestic violence or anything like that. No. Fuck that. This isn't, I'm talking about, like, things just went wrong and you separated. Okay. It's very important to understand that the best thing that I can do, if I want you to do something, I have to do it myself first and show you. Okay? Thanks for that super chat. Oh, it's me, Mickey. Touch Lives. Thanks for that positive feedback. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. It's very important to understand that if I want you to do something and I'm telling you this is what you need to do, the first thing that I have to do is I have to start doing the same thing and lead by example. Okay? So if I want you to change, if I want you to go inside and do inner work and work on your vibration and raise frequency, I have to do the same thing. It's monkey see, monkey do, not monkey say, monkey do. Okay? I would reach out. I would, but don't wait too long. Don't wait too long. You have to make a decision. Either A, make a decision and reach out and actually be willing to put forth the work and the effort, or B, don't. Because if you wait too long, the opportunity is going to pass you by. Okay? All right, Scorpio. Scorpio. Do, Scorpio. Scorpio. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. Oh! Scorpio, should you reach out? Should you reach out? Scorpio, do we have any Scorpios in house? Two more shuffles, two more. All right, Page of Pentacles in the reverse. I don't know, man. King of Swords reversed. I don't know. You're dealing with somebody right now who's very pissed off at you. Okay. Maybe they're just a pissed off person in general, but I don't really think this person would have an attitude that would ring very well with you. I think that you reached out to this person. I don't know, dude. They just have a really nasty attitude. Okay. And that could probably very easily piss you off. With the Eight of Wands in the reverse right here and the Page of Cups, I don't know, man. I'm kind of, for a lot of you, with the Nine of Pentacles reversed, 10 of Pentacles upright, this is financial codependence. Okay. Of course, that's not for everybody. So if that doesn't resonate, don't worry about it. But I have to say it because I see it. Some of you are dealing with somebody who is a bum, basically. And you're the one that does all the work. You make most of the money, if not all of it, you know. And but I honestly wouldn't. I don't think that I would. Okay. This person has an attitude problem, dude. If you reached out to them, they would get nasty with you. They would get shitty with you. They would start disrespecting you. And it doesn't, I'm not really seeing any indication right now that it would like pop off right away. But I do think that this person would start pushing your buttons. They would definitely start pushing your buttons and disrespecting you and saying mean, nasty shit, you know. And eventually, if you kept putting up with it, it would pop off and explode into a big fight. Okay. I wouldn't. I don't think that I would, unless you can distance yourself emotionally enough from this person to where, kind of like what I think that's what I told Virgo. Is that Virgo I said this to a minute ago? Similar. Unless you can like prepare yourself mentally to where you don't really care what they say. But then again, the conundrum that we're in right there is that if you do emotionally distance yourself to that point, what is the point of reaching out? Okay. That's what you have to find out. Why? Why do I want to talk to this person? Do I want to attempt to reconcile? Do I want to just, get this weight off my shoulders? Do I want to heal this negative energy so that, I don't have any karma? Do I want to clear my karmic plate right now so that we're not back in the next lifetime trying this shit again? What is it? You have to figure out why. Why exactly do I want to reach out to this person, you know? But yeah, if you don't think you would be able to deal with somebody being very disrespectful, I wouldn't, because I think that they got a bit of an attitude problem. All right. Sagittarius. Saggy Wadgy. Sagittarius. Should you reach out, man? Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Should you reach out to this person? Three shuffles. All right, Four Cups. Knight of Swords reversed. Six of Cups reversed. Probably not, honestly. Could be a Taurus that you're dealing with. Some of you could have kids with this person, okay? But with the Knight of Swords reversed, Six of Cups reversed, I really feel like there's still a lot of animosity between the two of you, okay? See, here's the thing about you all. I'm very familiar with Sagittarian energy. And the thing about it is you all are typically really, 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 really good at forgiving and forgetting and moving on, right? Typically, for the most part. You all, I mean, I'm not to say that I've never met a Sagittarius that can't hold a grudge, but for the most part, overall, you all are pretty good at letting go of grudges. So I don't really feel like this is you. I feel like this is them. I think that whatever negativity happened between the two of you in the past, they have not let go of it. They're still very, very pissed off about whatever went wrong, okay? I don't know. Again, kind of similar to what I just said to Scorpio, you have to figure out why. What would be the point of reaching out to this person? And when I say that, I don't mean, I'm not telling you, I'm not saying, oh, you shouldn't do it. Honestly, ask yourself why. What is it that I'm wanting? Okay, I'm going to pull a couple of more cards on this right here. Queen of Swords, okay. What is it that I'm wanting? Okay, if I'm wanting to reconcile, ooh, man. I don't know, dude. I think if you want to reconcile with this person here with the Page of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords, it would take some work. It would take some work, dude. Six of Wands reversed, Six of Cups reversed. There's so much negativity right here that unless you are willing to work through the animosity and work through the negativity and bend and flex to the point to where we can just lay it all on the table and both agree to pick it up and move on from there. But I don't know if it's going to be that easy, dude. Again, you have to ask yourself why. Reach out why. Just like I told Scorpio, why? What's the point? Am I wanting to reconcile so we can come back together and build something and grow together? Am I wanting to just clear my karma? Am I wanting to just let bygones be bygones? Why? That's what we have to ask ourselves, okay? But if you're really wanting to reconcile, it's going to take work. If you're wanting to reach out to reconcile, it's going to take work. You have to work your ass off, Sagittarius. Excuse me. You're going to have to work your ass off. And just knowing Sagittarian energy, I have 3 planets in Sagittarius too, by the way. And understanding how that energy influences people, I don't know if you have the patience for that. I'm going to be all the way real with you, dude. I don't know if you have the patience for that. Some of you may, but I think the vast majority of you don't really have the patience that it would take to put in that much work to reconcile, you know? To reconcile, move past the negative energy, you know, put it all aside. We work through it, agree to disagree, or whatever has to be done, and grow together and build. I don't know if a lot of you have the patience for that. Okay, so it depends on why you want to reach out. If you want to reach out to reconcile, I probably wouldn't. Yeah, probably not. I wouldn't. All right, Capricorn. Should you reach out? One more time. Did anybody get notified? One more time. Just out of curiosity. Got a really, for an all signs video, this is a tiny group. We usually have, on an all signs video, I usually have no less than 800 people, you know. We got 258 people tonight. Nope, no notification? Okay. All right, whatever. It don't matter. Whatevs, man. The playback will be up. I'm just curious. I don't know why. I don't know if that's a glitch. I personally don't think that it is. You know, but for some strange reason, YouTube stops notifying you after the third live in a row. Thanks for that super chat, Jesse Bonbon. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Capricorn. 2 more shuffles. 2 more. Ooh, 5 of Pentacles. Okay, King of Swords reversed. All right, so this person is still very butthurt. Whatever went wrong, they're still butthurt. Let's just put it that way. I don't know if I'd be able to put that in the title of one of my videos. They might demonetize me or something, but yeah, they're very butthurt. They're blaming you basically for what went wrong. Maybe it was you, maybe it wasn't. I don't know, but they feel like that you betrayed them. They feel very betrayed. They missed the hell out of you though. This is now. I don't see the card here for it, but I can already just looking at this energy right here. This is the seed that toxicity blooms from. This is the seed right here. This is how it starts, okay? You hurt me, and I'm pissed off. I'm mad at you. But, man, I miss you. Think about that. You hurt me, man. What you did, you stabbed me in the back. You did me so wrong. I can't believe you did that to me. But I miss you so bad. See what I'm saying? Come on, think about it. Think about it. That's the seed that blooms into a toxic, nasty cycle, okay? I wouldn't. I don't think I would. I don't think I would. This is going to turn into a nasty, toxic on and off cycle. And when I say on and off cycle, what I mean is, you know, the whole breaking up and getting back together. You know, we come together and then we're together for, I don't know, what, a month, 2 months, something like that. Then we break up and you go do who knows what, who knows who. I go do who knows what, who knows who. Then we come back together. It repeats itself over and over and over again. And that's what this would turn into. Okay? They do miss you. They do miss you. But again, this is much more of a, with this person, this connection was intended to shine a big spotlight on something that was broken in them, and they misinterpreted it, like most of us do. Like most of us do. So they're confusing what the universe was showing them is broken in them for love. Okay? They're pissed off at you. They're very angry. They're very hurt. But they miss you at the same time. Dude, that is the ingredients of a toxic cycle right there. I wouldn't. I would have to give that a no. I would not reach out. I would not reach out. Okay, it'll turn into a very nasty toxic cycle. Okay. Aquarius. Do we have any Aquarians in here? Should you reach out? Do, 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 do. Aquarius. The boom. No, the sun card. Some of you all could be dealing with a Leo. Interesting. 3 shuffles. 1, 2, and 3. Eight of Swords reversed. Okay. Hangman. Okay. Man, I don't know, dude. Wow, this is like this isn't really telling me anything. I do think that this person has come to their senses and they are very, very aware of the shoulda, coulda, wouldas. You know what I mean? Laura and Tanks Tarot, thank you all for that super chat. Appreciate it. Thank you. They're ready to let their guard down and talk to you. Okay, with the 7 of Wands and the 9 of Wands, both reversed. So they're ready to let their guard down and talk to you. But I don't know, man. I really don't think that where they are in their life, I don't think that they have moved up to the next level yet. I really don't think that they have. I think that whatever brought the two of you to the point of separation, they've come to their senses about what went wrong, but they haven't put forth any action into changing their own life. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Because this right here, that's the best way that I can describe what I'm seeing right here. Okay. Because evolution comes in stages. Okay. Especially if you are consciously trying to evolve. It comes in stages. The first thing we have to ask ourselves is, how did I manifest this shit, dude? How did I manifest this bullshit? Oh, okay. I see now. I see, said the blind man. Okay. Well, now what? What's next? What's next? If I understand how I manifested what I don't want, now I have to reverse engineer my psychological faculties so that I can begin to manifest what I do want. And they haven't done that yet. They haven't done that yet. Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't. I don't think that I would. I don't think that I would. I think that a lot of you, it's not disappointed. What's the word? If you reach out to this person, disappointed may be a word, but I don't think you would be sad. You would just be like, oh man, you're still in the same spot in life. You're still doing the same things. You know, you're still like, you have no desire to evolve and move past this. Really? You haven't changed at all? Wow. So it would just kind of be, I don't know the word, man. I want to say disappointed, but it's just kind of like, oh, wow. Damn, dude. Disappointing. That's the only word that I can think for it, you know? So I don't think I would. Personally. Again, I'm giving personal advice here for these. That's the biggest change in these readings right here tonight is I'm giving personal advice. I don't think that I would. I wouldn't. I don't think that I would. All righty. Last but not least, Pisces. Pisces. Should you reach out? Should you reach out, man? Excuse me. Pisces. Okay. Ace of Wands reversed. I don't know, man. That kind of looks like a no to me. Let's see, though. Let's get 3 shuffles. 1, 2, and 3. Star in the reverse. Some of y'all could be dealing with an Aquarius. I don't really think that this person knows what they would say to you. Okay? You do have the Page of Swords right here. Ace of Wands reverse, Justice card. Could be a Libra that you're dealing with. I have Libra and Aquarius. Okay? It could be anybody, though. I do think that this person would engage, okay, with the Page of Swords upright. But the Page of Cups reversed, I don't really know if they would respond in the way that you want. I don't think there would be an emotional connection between the two of you. I don't think that there would, okay? I do think that this person is very one-sided. They don't really care to hear what you have to say. They don't really care to hear about how you feel. They don't really care to hear about what you're going through. It would be very, very detached, closed off, and cold communication between you and this person here, okay? With the Justice card, Page of Swords, and the 6 of Pentacles in the reverse, okay? So this will be like the 3rd time that I've said this tonight, but it's kind of like take your pick. Could you mentally prepare yourself for that? Because I got news for you. If you think you're going to hit them up and give them a sob story, it's not going to work. They don't care. They don't give a shit. Okay. They don't really know. I think it would be kind of awkward. It would be kind of awkward and a little bit weird. But if, again, they don't really care to hear about what you got going on. They don't really care how you feel, honestly. It's not that they don't care. It's just that I don't really think that that would win them over. I don't think that would win them over with the Justice card here, okay? This person is a very logical thinker. And see, Page of Swords, Page of Cups reversed. This is all about logic and reason, and we can talk. But I wouldn't attempt to reach out to them with an emotional connection. I wouldn't, because they're not going to connect with you emotionally. They don't care. They don't care about connecting with you emotionally. So take your pick. Do you have enough emotional integrity to where that doesn't bother you? I'm going to tell you how I feel anyway. If you can emotionally prepare yourself for somebody who doesn't really care to hear what you've had going on in your life, I don't even understand what the point of reaching out to somebody like that would be. But then, okay, go ahead. But if you really want to connect with this person and tell them a sob story, and I've had this going on, and oh, this happened to me, and I feel like this, and my feelings, and oh my God, it's so horrible. They don't care. They don't give a shit. So in that case, I wouldn't. I don't think that I would. Okay, I would not reach out. Okay. All right. Well, I do feel like your all's messages have come through tonight, man. Thank you all so much. The few of you who tuned in and played along, I greatly appreciate it, man. Remember to look in the description of the video for information on scheduling personal readings. I am going to go ahead and get out of here now, y'all. Thank you all so much again for tuning and playing along. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Y'all have a good night.